I am DJ Maestro, the original dance crasher of Detroit.
5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right, right, cha, cha. Left, right, right, cha, cha. Step, pause. Come on. Scoot, scooch on the left, step up on the right, step back on the right. Ballroom turn. Turn around, y'all. Ballroom turn. Twist.
The hustle and line dance craze is sweeping the world. It has become a phenomenon that reaches all ages, races, and genders. One of the leaders of this movement out of Detroit is DJ Maestro. This is his story.
You know, and this is where it all started at right here. On the west side of Detroit. This is my old house I used to live in right here. 2512 West Grand Avenue, right off of Linwood. And you know, this is where I was born at. I was raised as a little child. And, you know, this is where my music was implanted in my head right here. So, you see, I got my little record player right here in my hand. This is the first record player that I ever had right here.
My name is Millie Anderson. I am DJ Maestro's mother. When he was a little boy, about 3 years old, he used to want to play music all the time. We would go to the stereo and try to take the record off, put a record on, find a record to play. So his father bought him a record player.
And I bought him this record player when he was about 3 years old. He used to drag it up and down the street to his godparents' house.
I used to have this record player and I used to drag this record player all over up and down the street. And I used to rock the block playing records and stuff for the people. And look, I got a 45 still on here right now. James Brown, 45 right there, my man.
Well, this one time I had some company over. They had a couple of daughters, and he was playing records for them, and the record played out, and she wanted to get the record, and he told her, I get it, and he slapped the taste out of her mouth. He tickled me so bad it hurt me too, because he slapped the little girl.
The record player still works. This is my first 1200 right here. But I used to drag this record player all up and down the street, man. You know, we used to have the people out in the middle of the street, man. We used to do our thing, man. But some years ago, man, this is where it all started at, you know. I was raised in this house until about 10 years old, and I moved to the east side. But that's how it's going down right here. This is where it all happened at right here. I graduated from Osborne High School in Detroit, Michigan, June the 13th. And I literally, the next day, went to the Marine Corps. It's like I walked off the stage and I walked onto an airplane. And the next thing I know, I was in the United States Marine Corps. It was just that quick. That's kind of where the music started to get back in my bones. You know what I'm saying? It was really starting to get in me, because there wasn't a lot of stuff to do. You know, we trained and did our stuff. You know, I was in the infantry, and you know, our little pastime. You know, we got together and we did some little musical things. You know, I had this cat named DJ Faze. His name was Faze. He was from Brooklyn, New York. And you know, he was into the DJing and stuff like that. So he kind of started schooling me about the, you know, little different aspects of DJing and stuff like that. So we were getting ready to go overseas. So we all went home on leave. So when he came back with this tape from this radio station. I think it was Mr. Magic. And it was a lot of various music on a cassette. And it was all blended perfectly together. For like a whole hour, it was just blended all perfectly together, and it really it amazed me to listen to music like that, because you didn't really hear, at that time, you didn't hear music played like that. And once I got this tape from him, I listened to it over and over and over again, and it really bugged. I could say that's when the bug really bit me. I wanted to learn how did they make this music sound like this, continuously flowing. Just it was a masterpiece of art right there. So, like I said, we went overseas, and there they were selling equipment, you know, stereo equipment, turntables, mixers, you know, different stuff like that over there real cheap. So I was buying equipment, and I was sending it back home, shipping it back to California. So eventually when I got back home, I had all this equipment. So it was time for me to like, man, it's time to get busy now. You know what I'm saying? So I started messing around, playing with the turntables, this, that, and the other, you know, get with Phase, and we'd sit down and we had a little crew, and we did this and we did that, you know, and he was just teaching me little ins and outs of the game. So G was another partner of mine, and his name was Antone G, and he was in the Marine Corps with me, and we were brothers. And he told me one day, he said, man, I want you to go with me up to LA. He said they have this little competition, because back in them days, it was breakdance and the pop lock and the, all that B-boy stuff, you know what I'm saying? So he said, I need you to go with me. So I said, okay, man. I goes up there with him. We up in this little coliseum, and all these cats in there, they breakdance and they doing all this different stuff. So he got these two DJs was from this radio station, K-Day. One fat guy, fat black guy, fat sloppy, just sloppy cat. He get up there and he just killing it. He tearing it up. He playing, I think, matter of fact, I know the records that he was playing. He was playing Kraftwerk, Tour de France. That's what he was playing. Because they used to break dance to that record a lot. So that record had just came out. And he was killing it. He had two of them and he was just tearing it to pieces. So he had this one assistant, who was a white guy. You know, I didn't know he was a DJ, but he was a white guy. He was handing him the records. He had this funny hat on. He had a beard on about this long. And he took over for the black guy, and he cut it up worse than the black guy. He was killing it. He just had my mouth on the floor. I was like, man, get out of here. So G was like, man, I told you, man, you need to see these cats. I told you need to see these cats. And I was like, okay, right. So that point, that was embedded in my mind. I went to the house, I got to be like these guys. I got to do what these guys were doing. So like I said, I took a photographic memory picture of these cats. I went to the house and I just started practicing. And I got to a point where I was getting really good. I was getting good because I was doing it every day. Left hand, right hand. So, you know, Po G, Po Phase, we were getting kicked out of apartments every 3-4 months because I was in there just making so much noise with the music. It was just every day, every night, all night, just turntables, music. So that's what happened, you know, on that right there. So, like I said, but once I got to be good, I started doing gigs at the NCO club on the base, on the Marine Corps base. And this one Spanish guy came and said, you know, man, you sound like a maestro. And I was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I said, what do a maestro? What is a maestro? He said, well, that's like a teacher. And I said, okay. And that's basically how I got my name.
This your man, DJ Maestro, your hustle man right here.
In 2006, DJ Maestro launched B.O.M.B.Z, a group made up of people who made an impact on his career to move to the next level of the Linedance hustle movement.
Ballroom.
My name is Keith Butts, aka DJ K.O.B. Executive producer, co-owner, B.O.M.B.Z Music Entertainment, along with DJ Maestro. We've been friends for a little over 17 years now. Put out techno records, house records, rap records, but now we're doing line dance records. In Detroit, we call it hustle music. That started back in 2005 to the present. As I see it, and as a lot of other people around me see it, you know, line dance music is the future. It's gonna be here when I'm gone.
David Webb. I go by DJ 001. I do whatever I gotta do. I do some of the production work. I do some of the video work. Whatever I gotta do. Line dancing and hustling is not gonna stop. You can go on YouTube and type in line dance. You will see line dancing in Texas. You will see line dancing in Kansas City, California, Detroit, Chicago, anywhere. And it might be a different style of music, but everybody is line dancing. It's not just a black thing or a white thing, it's a people thing. So as long as he keeps growing and his clientele just keeps growing, it's not, yeah, we're in Detroit and we're in the clubs, but it's branching out to the suburbs, to other states. Like I say, go on YouTube, put in DJ Maestro, put in the Turbo Hustle, and see how many people in different states, different areas, different colors, different races doing the Turbo Hustle. It's gonna be a worldwide thing. So it's gonna be the next Berry Gordy.
It's turbo time. Let's work it, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it, work it. Sonny's on the move and she's ready to groove. Ha. Sonny's on the move and she's ready to groove. Ha.
I'm OT, Omar, aka OT. What hustles he do, I make some of the steps up. I go out and try to get the songs played in different cities, and I'm just doing, like you say, we held a lot of hats, but my main thing is try to be creative and write music. If you need something put in that, we sit down, we put our minds together, come up with something. I'm always the one that's under pressure. Bam! And what Maestro did, he learned how to make money with his own thing, like make his own music and put the steps to. Instead of sitting up there and taking the song off the radio that somebody else already wrote and try to make us dance to it, he made his own beats up, you know what I'm saying, to get with his people. We sit down and then, hey, there it is, boom. And he seen the vision and he ran with it. He like, hey, man, this is something here. Cause I remember one time he sit up there, he seen something. He's like, you know what? Hold on. He stopped everything. We was into R&B, we was into hip hop, we was doing all that. Techno, all that. We was doing all that. He put a stop on everything. He said, man, I see something. And they don't even know what they're doing, but I'm gonna sit up there and show them how to put this together and make money. And so they wasn't there. He's like, I'm gonna make this beat and we're gonna put a dance to this, and there it is. And I'm like, bam, but I would never knew that it would get to this point like that.
Man, y'all, it's a nice day out here today, man. But look, we gotta get this freak beat hustle going and popping, man. Steve, Tamika, I want y'all to listen at this right here, and I need y'all to check this out. Tell me what you think.
Freak beats, freak beats, freak beats. It's the freak beat hustle. Freak beats, freak beats, freak beats. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, my name is Darnell Chestnut. Basically been around for a while, since the early 80s. My basic duties that I do, I try to help promotion. Everywhere I DJ, I promotion. They ask me, can you teach me this? Like, yes, I can. That's basically how I started doing that. Hustle music is a variety of different line dances that you can learn, and it comes with instructional, so you can't lose.
I'm Chaz Martin. I'm chief engineer and chief critic. I'm one of the producers with B.O.M.B.Z, and basically I make sure that everything is technically and sonically to it. It used to be back in the day, guys were romantic and they would go to the club and they would meet the ladies and ask the young lady to dance and bring her on the dance floor. Now most of the guys just want to stand on the side. And in the urban clubs, a decent man is a dangerous species. So now women go to clubs, droves, there's hundreds of them for every guy, or dozens of them for every guy. So the women want to dance, they want to be seen, they want to look good. So they go out on the floor now. This is an opportunity for them to go out there. 12 women go out on the floor and dance and have a good time and do a dance where it doesn't look like they're desperate. It doesn't look like they're like, just out there without a man. They go out there to have fun. They don't necessarily need a guy to ask them to dance. They can go out there on their own and dance. And the steps are there, and every once in a while there's a new dance. So it's really exciting for people to go do that rather than just wait for some guy to walk up to them and ask them to dance.
Welcome back to the Mason Radio Show. Good morning, America. Good morning, North Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C., San Antonio, Texas. Good morning to you, and Las Vegas, Nevada. We're live in studio, Angie, with guests. Angie's getting ready for a big party.
Show in here.
That's right, y'all. We're back in the building. B.O.M.B.Z music coming at ya. This one's going out to all my smooth.
Man, I was inspired by a number of people, man. You know, I got back here in '84 and I started working with the Electrified Mojo, man. I went up to the radio station at WJLB. That's where he was at the time. And I kind of like auditioned for him, you know, DJing, and, you know, he instantly gave me a job. So I was like, you know, his mixer on WJLB. And then Mojo was like my first inspiration with the radio, you know, here in Detroit. And then he introduced me to like the godfather of techno, which is Juan Atkins. And I got with Juan, and Juan kind of showed me the game on how to make music, distribute, different stuff like that. See, back in the day, we would cut records, you know, we'd have to go to a guy named Ron Murphy. Ron Murphy, rest in peace. He used to cut all our records. You know, you had to cut the lacquer and press up these records, and was another one of my idols. Ron Murphy, he did his thing, you know, because it was something really that the record game was like. When you see the record made, it was like witchcraft, you know. And he used to take the tapes and transform it into a record. You know, that was one of my idols. And let's see, somebody that inspired me was Mike Banks. When you are Submerged Records, you know, I just like the way he kind of took the techno scene and made it into like a Motown version of techno, pretty much, you know, just distributed all over the world, doing this thing right there. And I like that. It really inspired me to do what I'm doing right now with the Linedance and hustle. It gave me kind of like a blueprint. Well, I started with the alternative community back about 1999, year 2000. Really, you know, just to be honest, to tell you the truth, the alternative community really is what kind of restarted my career, you know, because I kind of died down a little bit. The techno music wasn't doing what it used to do, and when I started messing with the alternative community kind of, you know, they dance, man, you know, and they got me uplifted, and I'm DJing and making records, and they vibing everything I'm doing, man. It's like I couldn't go wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? So they were an instrumental part of what DJ Maestro is right now, period. We got a young artist, 10-year-old artist. Her name is Zani. We call her Zani the Linedance Princess, man. We just redid a Turbo Hustle remix. We call it Turbo Hustle Next. It's for the kids, you know what I'm saying? I have my man Tom Hamilton. He made the remix for me, and it's really a banger. You know, the video was out there, and it's making Zani, you know, she's gonna be like, man, the next thing, you know what I'm saying? Because the kids love it, man. So that there is something that, you know, that's gonna be really banging. We go to the schools, we talk to the kids, we try to motivate the kids about being positive, giving them goals, giving them, you know, try to get the fitness going with them, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, you get in there and you're able to inspire kids to do different things, to help them, to make them more confident, motivate them to do things that they would never do. Because once they see other kids doing it, then that makes them want to do it. So, you know, we're doing that. Like I said, and then we create records, man. And, you know, we're going all through, you know, United States, just, you know, banging this music, man, pretty much.
This your man's DJ Maestro, B.O.M.B.Z Music Entertainment, bringing you Mr. Smooth and his smooth moves. For all my singles out there, come on, y'all.
5, 6, 7, 8, face it. Face it. 2 half turns. You know what to do. Do your thing. My name is Calvin Seibert, also known as Mr. Smooth. I am a ballroom dance instructor in the Detroit area. I met DJ Maestro and he said, we need to put a song together, and we put Smooth Moves together. He put the music on top of my voice. It is going across the United States. It is a huge CD. People are putting line dances with it everywhere they go. And then also, we've taught in South Africa, we've taught in Japan, and we're teaching all across the United States, so that's why they now call me the International Ballroom Dance Instructor. The hustle industry is taking over the whole United States because it's a single dance. It's exercise, it's good music that they do it to, and a lot of creative people are making up their own steps to go with these line dances. DJ Maestro is one of the premier line dance instructors that put music together with everything he does, and I think it's just a huge success to have him in this world, helping us in line dancing across the whole United States.
I'm Steve Feely. I'm an instructor with Mr. Smooth and Company, and I've known DJ Maestro for about 4 years. He's taught us a lot of the old hustles, and I've enjoyed doing them with him, and I hope he continues to bring us new stuff all the time.
Hey everybody, I'm DJ LaRock. I'm the director of the Innovative Jocks Record Pool and Promotions. I have been a DJ perhaps 26 years, promoting parties about 20 or 22 years. But more importantly, been trying to get more of our local artists like DJ Maestro and many other artists who have great records that expose it. We're here definitely today to talk about the hustle game, the records that are really sweeping the Midwest, really the country, because the hustle records or line dance records or whatever you want to call them, those have been the records that have really started parties, and that's what people are dancing to. The freak beat hustle, the turbo, all of those records have been instrumental in creating and keeping dance floors in the party. Maestro came up with a track and a fabulous idea to do a record with that. We did the record, put it out. It didn't do that great. Out of all Maestro's great records, that one didn't do great. But that's fine, you know. I was right there with him doing all the other madness and the creations of the other great records that Maestro has been able to put out. Maestro's been a genius, you know, in coming up with the different hustles and getting out in the hustle community and getting a lot of people familiar with getting back to dancing. And he and Steve got that turbo, and then along came the freak beat, O to the Z, and all the different hustle records. And what they've been able to do is help the party. You put on that hustle record, and women, and even guys now, are just running to the dance floor to do these line dances or these hustle records. So it's a phenomenon that has really elevated the party game. I call them the sex toys for the club. Because the woman don't need a guy. Just like in the bedroom with their sex toys. They don't need the guy no more because they got the hustle record. So they get out there and they dance by themselves, just like they do in the bedroom. They got their sex toy. They get them on by themselves. The hustle thing across the country, people being motivated to dance, it's even taking a toll where people are doing hustling for health. You know, they do it, their health classes just do hustling for people to lose weight and get in shape. So it's been a lot of different avenues that this hustle thing has taken on the whole country. It's healthy, it's good for the clubs, it's good for the women, everything. So, you know, we all want to know, where's it going to go now? You know, what's the next step? What's going to be the next big thing? You know, DJs are consistent and the hustle records are coming far and few between. So I just urge everyone to continue to support the hustle records, and especially my man DJ Maestro.
It's your man Wax Tax and Dre from 107.5 and 105.9 Detroit, and I'm the official DJ Maestro DJ. That's right here. Man, I mean, and, you know, the funny thing about it, we both been DJing for so many years. I mean, I'm not gonna even put all the years together, but we've been DJing for so many years. It's like we finally met up at Club Ignite and MGM Casino, MGM Casino. So we finally met, and you know, everything was all good since then. You know, we just kicking it. Like, my man, we just vibe real good. I mean, his old school knowledge, my old school knowledge, and we feel like, hey, it's time to take over the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to do it. It's etched in stone. It's got to happen. It's time for somebody to really put their foot in it to take control of it. And Maestro got ideas up he just got so many ideas. He's ready to make it happen, man. It's like he's ready for the big time, for real big time. I think Maestro, man, is we on our way to the top, man. It's like nothing can hold us back now. We so focused, and it's our time. And if you're ready to get in this game, man, it's all about the experience and who you know and practice and all that, man. It's a lot of entities to make it happen in this game, and you got to stay focused, man, and know where you're trying to go. Funny thing is, I've been in this game for so long, and I had no direction where it was time to go, and now me and my man hooked up, and it's like our direction is going straight forward. So, you know, I appreciate meeting my man Maestro, and it's about to go down.
Angie Starr with Mason Radio. I'm an on-air talent, again with Mason Radio in Detroit. We're on WCHB AM 1200, 99.9 FM also, Monday through Friday from 4 to 7. I also host one of the hottest nightclubs in Detroit, Nikki's Nightclub, where DJ Maestro's Freak Beat is one of the hottest songs played in the club to date. Every time we put on Freak Beat, the dance floor gets packed. That's what I'm talking about. When I tell my out-of-town guests at Nikki's Nightclub we're about to do the Freak Beat Hustle, I invite Detroit to hit the dance floor and show off. And that's what they do all the time. So, the hustle is famous because Detroiters know how to do it, and people that visit the D take it back to other places, and that's why Detroit is known nationwide. DJ Maestro making us big.
I'm Tom Gilardi. I do promotion, marketing, sales, a little of all of it. I'm in my 55th year. And there's nobody left in the street working with the retailers except myself and the local artists. Maestro has been a dear friend and a working compatriot for the last 3 or 4 years. I've been involved in all of his releases, and I must tell you that I've become a faithful follower, because when I initially got his product, I was kind of dubious whether it would work in what we call the pop stores. I thought it would do very well in the urban locations. And surprising to me how well places like Melodies and Memories and Dearborn Music and Flipside have done with his releases, proving that the dance audience, like any other form of music, is universal, and it doesn't matter whether it's white, blue, purple, orange, or green. If people want to dance, they're going to dance. If you want to give yourself a good treat, make sure you go to one of their shows and get into that line dancing, and once you're hooked, you'll be there forever.
So you heard about DJ Maestro and the line dance music?
You serious? Everybody knows about him.
Miles Doc Chill Dixon. I love the music that he has created in Detroit for the simple fact that it brings energy. It's a positive energy. Anybody who hear DJ Maestro's music, you should be feeling very good about yourself about time the song is over, because he's bringing the positive energy. He making women feel like women again and not like sluts, and that's very important about music nowadays. He has very tasteful music. He brings different crowds together, and he also understands the tempo of the music. The tempo of the music, that's very important. If you were to ask me, do I see any future into Maestro's music, I'm gonna say hell yeah. Not only is it needed, it's necessary. And when you get things that are necessary and needed, you have longevity, you have solutions. Once again, his music his music does not make women feel like they sluts. It ain't ho get to the dance floor, bitch break it back. It's straight up good music. It make women have fun on the dance floor and fun at parties. It don't riot up extra testosterone to make people want to start fighting in the club. So with that being said, there is a lot of future in DJ Maestro's music. You call it line music. I love music. DJ Maestro, that's it. Enough said.
So I'm here in the heart of downtown Detroit at the Renaissance Center on the Riverwalk with
DJ Maestro. Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Good. So let's just jump right into it. So tell me about the I Love the Hustle show.
Well, the I Love the Hustle show was a show we put together, B.O.M.B.Z Music, myself. We put the show together to kind of showcase hustles all around the world. We used to go around different cities and stuff and, get some footage of different people doing different hustles. And, the show was a major success. It was on a major network in Detroit, Michigan. And it had the #1 ratings for a good little while.
Nice show. Okay, so tell us on one of your days off, what's something that you like to do in your spare time?
Well, people probably gonna be shocked about this, but I love rock and roll music. I listen to rock and roll. Like Jimi Hendrix is like my number one rock and roll artist. You know what I'm saying? Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, Metallica, Kiss, all of them. All that rock and roll. I get come back from the Marine Corps days. We was out there with the junkies and stuff. Listening to rock and roll.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years, I'd like to be the Berry Gordy of the line dance scene.
So do you have any thanks or acknowledgments you want to say?
I just want to thank all the people, for supporting, our line dance music. Because like I said, it's without the people, we wouldn't have nothing. I'm just going to, just be honest with you. I love the people and they dance to the music.
They love you.
They love, and I just do try to do what I can do. So I want everybody to go to DJ Maestro's website. I am DJMaestro.com, or you can go to our hustle website. It's I Love to Hustle. That's ILUV, the number 2 HUSTLE.com. You can check us out there. You can follow me on the Twitter at I am DJ Maestro. You go to Facebook, DJ Maestro Anderson. Man, we got what? Just Google DJ Maestro Hustles, and there you go. It's gonna be like 100 pages gonna pop up. And
more than 100.
You know what I'm saying? You can buy the music. We got iTunes. We on every site. Just Google it. DJ Maestro Hustles, DJ Maestro Line Dance, DJ Maestro Ballroom, DJ Maestro Boom 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 Boom, and voila! It's gonna be like pages everywhere. They're just gonna fall all out the computer.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go do that right now.
Do that.
The new project from DJ Maestro and B.O.M.B.Z Music. If it's your birthday, make some noise. It's the birthday slide.
If it's your birthday, make some noise. 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 Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. If it's your birthday, make some noise. Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio.